Hello people of the internet, today we are asking the question, Volt.
Yeah! What is it good for?
Indeed, what is the Warframe Volt good for? To answer this, we will head into the simulacrum to take a look at his abilities and then take him out into the live environment to see him in action. Volt has a unique passive ability. Grounded movement generates an electrical charge building up 5 damage per meter that is unleashed with the next attack. This is likely there to encourage you to stay grounded with Volt and not jump around as much as you may with most Warframes. Unfortunately, in the current state of the game, the damage increase from this is not really worthy enough to take note of. I demonstrate here the difference without the buff first and then with the full 1000 additional damage, which is the cap of this ability, and as you can see there is not a great deal of difference when applying a stealth attack on these level 70 heavy gunners. Volt's first main ability is Shock. Shock launches a shocking projectile. It stuns and deals high damage to a single target and chains damage to nearby enemies. This is a starter ability and as such I have lowered our heavy gunners down to level 20 for this test. As you can see, it does a bit of damage to these, and bearing in mind they are heavily armoured, it can be pretty useful at lower levels. This drops off though later on and I barely use it at all these days. Volt's second ability is Speed. Gain a brief boost of movement speed which affects all allies in range. There is not really much else to say about this ability. Use it and run faster, it's that simple. The fact it can affect your team can help in missions that you want to get done quickly, which I will get to later on in the live environment. It is also a decent perk and the reason I wanted to play Volt in the first place. The ability increases reload speed too, which you and your team may be very happy with. Volt's third ability is Electric Shield. Volt deploys an obstacle of energy providing cover in any situation. As the description states, it's great to throw it up and get behind it when in a heavy gunfight, but also mentioned below is the fact that you get 50% extra electricity damage when shooting through the shield. This can be huge. For instance, in this test I will be using the Rubico Prime, which is modded for corrosive damage. Corrosive uses electricity in its makeup. Electricity and toxin makes corrosive in this game. So when I fire at these level 120 heavy gunners without the shield, I take an average of 29,000 damage from them per shot. Now compare this with having the shield up in front of Volt, and as you can see, the numbers increase dramatically to 61,000 per shot. That's double the original damage. And this is because, although it is not mentioned in the description, the shield also grants an additional 200% crit damage bonus. And as my Rubico is built for crit, and I crit on every shot here, I get an insane increase from this ability. Volt's fourth ability is Discharge. Paralyze nearby hostiles with a damaging electric charge. This also shocks approaching enemies. This ability basically does an AoE CC attack. It suspends the enemies while shocking them. The damage on this ability is not too shabby either, especially at lower levels. It takes care of these level 20 heavy gunners in no time. Increase their level to level 40 and you get a similar, albeit slower result. Once you get to level 60, it does not kill them outright, dealing around half of their health in damage, but as you can probably imagine, this combined with the crowd control effect will make it easy for you to take down these enemies. Now that we have looked into Volt's abilities, let's take him into the live environment to see them in action. First of all, I would like to recommend that you take Volt along to most boss fights, including Eidolons and the likes later on. Bosses are usually heavily armoured and Volt's shield can really increase corrosive and radiation damage as they both contain electricity, making it perfect for bosses. In this case I am using him solo against the Raptor boss. This is a flying mechanical boss that is reproduced 3 times minimum. You need to take it down, grab its incendiary device that drops from it and drop that device into the machines that reproduce the boss before it explodes in your hand. Volt's shield makes short work of the boss and his speed makes it easy to get the device to the machine in quick time.
The entire factory has gone critical. Great work, Tenno.
Next, I like to take Volt along to my exterminate missions with a good AoE weapon such as the Ignis Wraith. This allows me to run through very fast, taking down enemies at breakneck speed, even when confronted with some of the Nightwave emissary goons. So that's what Volt can do. Now where do you get him, you may be asking? To get Volt, you must be part of or have created your own clan. The clan must also have a dojo, and the dojo needs to house a Tenno lab. Here you can research and purchase all of Volt's blueprints, including the main Warframe blueprint. With each of those in hand, you can head back to your foundry and craft this frame. So there you go, we have taken a look at Volt and what it is good for. If you would like to request I make a video like this for your favourite Warframe, then let me know in the comments below and I will try my best to facilitate. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again next time. If you like this video, please consider watching another. 2 suggestions will be on screen now. Also, if you have not subscribed already, please do so by clicking the icon in the middle of this screen. Every view and subscription will go a long way to helping the channel grow, and in turn will result in more content for you. Thank you, and until the next time, goodbye.